video chart presentation, OXGN Inc. OXGN is a NASDAQ global market stock, trading our ticker OXGN. It's a chart that's just trending right along a bottom, holding a pretty solid support level right near $1. Little bit of an up day yesterday, up almost 3%, 205,000 shares traded, which is right about average volume for it. Pinned against the 50-day moving average, and one we're certainly going to keep on radar to see if it's got a push, because with some volume, as shown right back here in December, it can make a pretty substantial move in one day. So we'll run through the indicators real quick and see what they're telling us. Nice long-term upward trend going on with the MACD. Definitely at a point, though, where it's flattening itself out and struggling to break through the zero line. That will be a point of focus to see if this 12 and 26 EMAs can start turning upward, break through zero, and put this chart in a much more bullish position. It's a similar look going on with the PPO. The ADX is taking on a relatively bullish look. This positive DI breaking up through the ADX itself right now. The separation that happened between the 14 and 21 and 7 MFIs all appears to be correcting itself, with the 7 and 14 now moving back up and trying to break through 50. Accumulation distribution, much like the price per share, just kind of trending sideways. Buying and selling pressure appear to be somewhat equal according to the accumulation distribution. But you get a little bit of a different read from the Chaikin money flow. It still shows selling pressure to be dominant, but it's working its way back towards a more equal level as it trends back towards zero. CCI is moving upward. Of course, we look for that break of zero, take on a more bullish look. Similar with the full stow, some momentum is coming into the play. But just like right through here, breaking to the upper half of the indicator can be a difficult thing. But that's what technical traders look for, to see some bullish momentum in the play. Full stow also trending back towards zero, but you can see it's rolling itself out a little bit right now. It's kind of becoming a make or break point for the tricks. See if it's going to make a bearish cross and roll itself back down, or going to continue to push upward and break into bull chart territory by moving through zero. RSI is riding right around the neutral level, but here recently, 2 of the last 3 days being up days. A little bit of momentum is coming into it as the RSIs are pushing through 50. Again, that's something that you always want to see. So the indicators in general, while they're somewhat neutral, appear to be taking on a bullish look. What I'd certainly be looking for is the holding of a support level and not wanting to see it break through 97 cents. There is more support down here at 89, again a little bit more at 82, but for the near-term intents and purposes, really want to see it hold over that 90-cent mark, preferably even over $1. From a resistance standpoint, that dynamic resistance of the 50-day moving average is certainly a key, and that kind of ties in with a little bit of resistance right where it closed yesterday at $1.05. So this area in general, 50-day moving average registering $1.09, some static resistance right there at $1.05. That whole 4-cent spread is going to be a bit of a tough area for it. Beyond that, resistance won't really pick up until it starts pushing near $1.25. With some old highs for closing prices, a little bit of resistance back in through this area, and it's going to be a spot where some resistance starts to pick up. But more importantly, if it can break through that and start to hold above it, it looks like this chart will be identifying this as a bottom and potentially trend upward from that point forward. Further down the road, a little bit more resistance around $1.37, but the key areas will come back in up here around $2. Now, obviously, that's a huge move from where it is, but I would identify that as a strong area of resistance, not only because of previous highs, but because the 200-day moving average is in that vicinity, and that would be a key spot in the overall perspective of this chart. Here in the near term, I'd have my eyes really set on some volume increases to possibly come in, and the holding of this support level, and potentially challenge the resistance up around $1.25. Those are the things that I'll be looking for in the OXGN chart. But as always, this is merely my interpretation. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.